love joking about how much I despise running. I've made the joke about how the only reason to run is because someone's chasing you, or teased friends who run for exercise or fun that they have to be masochistic, but there's something behind that I don't really want to admit. I'm a big guy. In addition to that, I've had bad knees since an accident in the service. Running is hard for me, and I use that as an excuse for why I don't do it, but the dirty secret that everyone, including me, knows is that running is hard for everyone. It wouldn't be a good exercise if it didn't push your system. And when I'm being completely honest with myself, I would love to reach the point where I could run something like a marathon. Not to actually compete, but just to be able to cross that finish line. Because the biggest lesson I've learned in my life is that the accomplishments that really stick with me are the ones that came at the end of me making the decision and the commitment to put in that hard work and the sacrifice needed to reach those goals. Publishing my books matters to me, not because I have a book with my name on the cover, but because when I look at Frostbitten and Extraction, I see the days and weeks and months of stressful, exhaustive work that it took to reach that point. I see all the chances I had to quit and all the times that I decided to keep going. And if someone came up to me and told me that I could push a button and just be able to run a marathon, I would be tempted. But crossing that finish line would be utterly hollow. Look, when we marvel at the accomplishments of those who do things that we dream of doing, we are really marveling at the training and dedication and commitment that laid the foundation for every choice that they made to reach that point. If I ever do cross the finish line of a marathon, it will mean absolutely nothing if I didn't earn every one of those millions of steps, and it should mean nothing to those who see me do it. And if I create art or writing or poetry by pushing a button and not from putting in the hard work that it takes to realize that dream in your head, it is not only meaningless, it's an insult to everyone who put in that work, who gave all they had, who looked a long road between where they were and where they wanted to be and took that first step. Using generative AI to create is an insult to so many people, but more than that, it is an insult to you. It robs you of that work, of that effort, of that determination, and of that moment in crossing the finish line, looking back and saying, I did that. No one can take it away from me. I did it. If I sit here and I tell you that I want to run a marathon, you're going to tell me that I have to lace up my shoes and go do the work. And if you want to create art, I'm going to tell you exactly the same thing.